Some of us are seated here today. We no longer can trace our walk to an encounter. And so sometimes God will put some stops in your way. Stops, guards, measures to just bring you to an encounter. An encounter that when you come in, you can begin to take accurate decisions. You can begin to take accurate steps. For Jacob, one of it was the blessing. The blessing exposed him into trouble. For Jacob, one of it was the desire to marry. I remember how my mom was preparing me, guiding me up to marry an Ukporhe, including the ones I also prepared myself. And they took me to the altar and arranged a girl who's a pharmacist, and we spoke, and I told the girl, I will marry you, but you will suffer. Number 2, I will marry you, and I will not have carnal knowledge of you, because me, I don't love you. I will only marry the person that God said I should marry. And she went out. My parents were outside. They told her to sleep with me that day. Just do anything because they know that I used to be somebody that liked women. But by this time, the God of Bethel has quenched those desires. And they gave me that girl because they didn't want me to marry my wife. Do you know that one of the strongest seasons of my life, my wife is here, was when we were dating? Because the more my parents said no, the more we pressed into God. The more we pressed into God, the more we had fresh encounters. I can tell you spots where God said to me, she's your wife. That trouble occasioned the encounters. That trouble occasioned some of the things we are doing today. We received them in the midst of that thing. So when Jacob received strength to roll that stone, it was born out of encounter. The same way God appeared unto his father as Almighty, he appeared to Jacob as Almighty also, to break him, to show his strength. So the journey of Bethel is not just encounter. The journey to Bethel is triggered by snapshots. Just like some of you are experiencing disappointment in your business today, tomorrow is a journey to Bethel. It's a journey to where you will come into, and when you come into it, you will know that you have entered into God. Then when you move from there, you see his face. It will be a different matter altogether, because by the time you see his face, he will break your tie. So remember whence the Lord found you. That's why I asked you to pray for the restoration of your passion and your zeal.